The RSI indicator is one of the most popular momentum indicators used by professional traders in carrying out analysis and also identifying a very good entry. Hello guys, my name is Philip and welcome to yet another exciting video brought to you by Learnity. And in today's video we are going to be talking about the RSI, which is popularly known as the Relative Strength Index indicator, which is a very popular indicator used by both professional and beginner traders to carry out analysis in the foreign exchange market and in the financial market in general. And we are going to be seeing how we can use this indicator to find good entries in the foreign exchange market. So grab up a popcorn and a chilled drink so that we can explore how we can use the RSI divergence to find good entries in the foreign exchange markets. So for those of you who are familiar with the MetaTrader 5 platform on your desktop, this is what it looks like. So we are going to be using this platform to actually use the RSI indicator to see how it works. Alright, so let me remove this first, and yeah, so for us to add the RSI indicator, we need to go to the insert panel. We need to go to this insert panel and click on it, and also go to indicator, and then we'll go to the oscillators. All right, go to this oscillator, and then we go to RSI. Now the relative strength index is a type of indicator that tells us the strength of a particular asset we are looking at. It is actually telling us if that particular asset is in an overbought or oversold conditions. So by default we have the 70 and the 30 level here, and whenever we see this line drop below the 30, it is actually telling us that price is at a discount, which means that price is being oversold here, and it is ideally a good point for us if we are in a bullish condition to buy from. Now the opposite is said when price trades above the 70%. Once this line goes above the 70%, it is actually telling us that the price of that asset might be weak and we want to consider selling. Now we do not just use this RSI indicator independently. First, before we use the indicator, you want to know the trend of the market, because the trend is your friend. Now there are various ways in identifying the trend of the market, but the easiest way is to use the moving average. Right now, if you do not know these indicators I'm talking about, we actually talked about these indicators in our forex trading courses, especially the beginner forex trading courses on our platform, on the Learnity platform. So if you would like to explore more on that, you can actually head on to the Learnity homepage by using the link in the description of this video. Head on to the platform and get the forex beginner trading course, and so that you get familiar with these indicators and know how to use them very well. All right, so first things first, you need to know the trend of the market. Now if you are using your moving average, you want to use them on the 4-hour or the daily. Alright, you want to use your moving average on the 4-hour or the daily. This will tell you the trend of the market. Now when you see the moving average trading, once you see the candlestick trading and closing below your moving average, it is actually telling you that the price action or the trend of that market is bearish. But if it is trading above, it is actually telling you that it is bullish. Now in this case, you can see that we cannot define a clear direction, because this price on the 4-hour is just trading below and trading above, trading below. So it is actually in a consolidating form here. And if we also put our box 2, over here, okay, there's no box 2 here, but if we actually put our box 2, you can see that from this point to this point here, price has not really been moving in one side. Right, it is in a range bound environment. This is because the 4-hour is not clear to us, and we can go to the daily time frame to actually see if it is also the same thing. So we can see on the daily time frame, it is also the same thing on the daily time frame. There is not a clear one-sided movement on this particular asset, which is the USD JPY. Alright, so if you do not have a clear directional bias or a clear directional trend on the market, it is going to be very difficult for you to actually trade with the moving average, except you're going to drop down into the 1-hour, which sometimes the indicator are not usually accurate on the 1-hour. Alright, so you want to choose a particular pair that is straightforward and that has a clear trend. So if you go to the GBP USD and just change this colors, change the colors of the chart to white and black, and if we should apply our indicators over here, we apply our moving average, which is the first thing we need to do. And make sure if you're applying your moving average, you put it at 50, alright, period 50. You want to make sure you are putting it at period 50. Now what we can see here is that at this current movement here, price is actually trading above the moving average and does not close below it. So up until this point here, from this point here until this point here, price is actually bullish. So how can we participate by using the RSI indicator? Now if we go and insert our RSI indicator, what we are actually looking for is we want to see if the strength of this particular asset is actually weak for us to buy from, or it is ideal for us to buy from. Now this is how we use the RSI indicator. Once we have identified where our higher time frame trend is, either bullish or bearish, in this case it is bullish, we want to come down to the RSI indicator and wait for price to drop to an area where we can consider it oversold, so that we can buy from that point. So on the moving on the relative strength index, when price is on the 30, it is considered oversold. An oversold condition, the price of that asset is in an oversold condition, and we want to usually buy from an oversold price assets, because price will continue going higher. And in this case, if it goes above the 70, it is in an overbought condition and it will usually drop. As you can see, once price got to this point here, you can see price was making a top on this candlestick, and also price was hitting this 70%, and you can see how price dropped lower. Now in this case, we can see that we are bullish, but then price has traded and closed below this point here. So right now we need to see if price wants to resume trading above this moving average before we can go and buy, because now we can see that price has actually dropped from that 70% range, and it is close to the 30% range. So it is an ideal place in an overbought condition for us to buy from. But the thing that is holding us back is this moving average, because it is not giving us that go ahead yet, because we cannot confirm if price is actually bullish here or bearish. Now if this candlestick should trade back down below here, and we see the RSI indicator move to the 70% area, and it is ranging around that 70% area, it is an ideal place for us to sell from. But in this case, we do not have that confirmation yet, so we are waiting to see if this candlestick continues trading lower and then this RSI moves up to the 70%, then we would want to short the GBP USD. As you can see that this price here, from this point here, it has been bullish, but from this point here, it has traded below, closed below, traded up to that moving average again, and closed below one more time. So now all we are trying to see is the relative strength index going to go up to the oversold condition, and then we would have a shortened opportunity from that point to target this lows here and wait for the moving for the relative strength index to actually drop lower. So basically that is how you can use your relative strength index, and this is a live price chart, so you can follow up this analysis and check what later happens in the future. Right, this is not from a previous hindsight. This is actually current trading. You can see the candlesticks are actually moving. It's a current live feed. All right, so if we are looking to short because our moving average is telling us that the candlesticks are trading below, what we need to see on the RSI to confirm our entry is we want to see the RSI move towards this 70 area or the overbought condition for us to short from. Aside from that, we are not going to be taking a trade. So if you would like to learn more about other indicators you can use on your chart to get yourself more familiar with using these indicators and price action, do well to visit our homepage and subscribe to the 5-day free forex training program ongoing at Learnity. So if you want to subscribe for that program, all you need to do is use the link in the description below so that you subscribe to the 5-day forex training program. Especially if you're a beginner, if you're a newbie, you don't know how to use these indicators, this 5-day free forex training is for you, so make sure you do not miss out. But if you're some experienced trader, you have some experience but you are not yet profitable, you're a price action trader, you're an advanced trader, you're an ICT trader, and you want some more advanced concepts, I suggest you head on to our homepage right now and use the link in the description. Head on to the homepage so that you can get the advanced forex trading course, so that you can master other concepts like smart money concepts, ICT concepts, and different other concepts that have been taught in our advanced forex trading course, and you get yourself that profitability that you need and that you are looking for. All right, so this will get you the profitability that you want, everything you need to know how to plan yourself, how to plan your trade. It is not all about strategy, it is also about mindset, and we have covered all of these in our advanced forex trading course. So head on now to the Learnity homepage, get the advanced forex trading course, and get yourself started with that course. So guys, this brings me to the end of the video. Remember, you can also follow us on our other social media handles to keep up to date with what is happening in the foreign exchange market. You can also join our community on Telegram by using the link in the description below. You can follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on TikTok. And if you're a new time subscriber, this is your first time coming over our channel, you are very much welcome. If you've enjoyed this video, please do leave us a like, click the like button, and do make sure to click on that bell notification icon so that you are subscribed and you do not miss out on any interesting video we are going to be dropping here on YouTube. Remember, you can reach us on the phone number displaying on your screen, and also send us a mail at coinlearnity@gmail.com. And until we meet again, it is goodbye for now.